Hello, my name's Dale Hawthorne. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, or if you're returning, I want to thank you for coming back and giving me a little bit more attention, a little bit more of your time. The message right now is going to be a quick one verse to evaluate how your church involvement has affected you. Years ago, I can remember speaking to a longtime faithful member of a small church. It had a much larger attendance one time, but it was declining. And she herself was really a praying, godly woman, one of the um, fine prayer warriors that often were part of many churches at that time. The elderly women, the elderly widows would give themselves to prayer. And she told me once that when she was becoming involved in the church, she asked herself, "Why are they treating me this way?" And after she thought about it for a little while, she realized it treated everyone the way they were treating her. She wasn't a part of the self-concerned, self-appointed group that were running the church basically for themselves. So what do we do about this? Oh, before we look into that question, maybe you want to think about it a moment, but please click like and subscribe, and if you haven't so far, and I really appreciate your time and giving me attention. So we're going to go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verses 24 and 25. Verse 24 is the one I want to concentrate on, but verse 25, which I have highlighted also, is one which is good to consider. And let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together as the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. So when we look at these two verses together, a lot of people will concentrate on verse 25 to talk about church attendance. Come to church. We're not to neglect to meet together. But they don't talk as much about encouraging one another, being an encouraging person when they're there. And they don't really consider very much about whether church involvement, what its effect has been on them. Love and good works. So this is the question that comes from verse 24. Has your church involvement over the years helped you to become a more loving person and someone known for good deeds done out of love for Christ and love for others? Is your church involvement helping you to grow in that direction? To be a loving person who does what is good for others. If not, maybe why do you come to church? But take some time to consider it before God. Maybe write down your reasons before Him. Look at this passage, consider some of the other scriptures, and whatever reasons you have which don't come up with the scriptures, spend some time to talk to Jesus personally about them. Your Lord, your future judge, and you'll give account to Him. But talk about them with Him and seek from Him to come to the right reasons. The right reasons. Some things don't come to be seen by others to get attention, to see some validation for opinions for your life. Don't come to mess with other believers looking for someone who you think may be a little bit naive, a little bit gullible, and someone that you can play with, someone whose life you can play with. Stay away from put downs, ridicule, scams, but come to build each other up with the love, care, and encouragement of Jesus Christ. Come with attitudes of love, appreciation, comfort, and strengthening. Live out, spurring one another, stir one another on to love and good works. Encourage one another, not to put down each other, not to judge each other. Standing up as the church begins while looking around, judging people. Maybe you need to be praying for them instead. But that's another topic that we may get into at another time. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I hope this helps you. And again, this is brief, but this may be something that a lot of us need to think about. And maybe we need to ask some other people too about this. So not to do it in a judgy way ourselves, but maybe to ask them. So again, thank you.